This is a typical key entering a keyway. You'll notice that the key has ramped features to allow each pin to slide over the key freely. This is my new lock design with an offset keyway. Please excuse the poor quality, it's hard to cut circles from cardboard. Also, the keyway is now a rectangle instead of a slot, but it's the same idea. Here's the problem. If we rotate the core and have no key, the pins fall into the keyway and jam it up. The solution? Well, most locks already have what's called a warding. In our case, by adding a ramped warding, we can keep the pins from falling into the keyway and also just cam them back out. Now our key can just take the shape of our keyway, allowing the pins to sit in each cut of the key at their correct heights. So this might be the first cut, this could be the second cut, and so on down the length of our key. But remember, all of this is behind the lock face, and the only way in is after the core is rotated back to the open position. But you might see the problem here, and that is that there's no way to rotate the core from the outside. Unless, of course, you have access to the inside. So we need some sort of dial or turning interface like we had on our first lock design. But a dial only really works on a door lock. If we want to put this mechanism into a padlock, it forces us to have this big cylindrical profile. One solution is having a smaller dial on the center of the core. But now the smaller dial interferes with the key, and we have to increase the diameter of the core to allow the key to swing around it. So what if we shift the dial to one side? Now the core can shrink down, and we can gear it to the dial. This dramatically decreases the space we need, and we should be able to fit the whole thing in a more traditional rectangular padlock. But I'm already sensing a new problem.